I'm Dixon of Marshalls University, and I'm a student of the Marshalls School of Technology.
And I'm Binta of Meridian Pre-University. We are here in Joy FM Studios today with Mr. Tete Nete and Mr. Albert Okran of the Springboard Foundation and the J.S Addo Scholarship Foundation.
Tonight we bring up the first of our scholarship packages, and we want to find out about the scholarship, the business scholarship that is available on the Springboard Road Show this year. To help us discuss the scholarship and to discuss issues of pursuing your life's purpose and overcoming every obstacle, I have the founder and the president of Marshalls University in the studio tonight, Mr. Teteneti. But let's talk about the J.S Addo Business School.
J.S Addo Business School is really not a newly opened business school. We've been in operation for some time. It is a business school in the Marshalls University College, and we have different schools in the university, or let me say loosely, in the educational institution. We have 3 schools accredited by the National Accreditation Board in Ghana, and then we have 1 accredited by Microsoft. So in all there are 4. J.S Addo Business School happens to be the business school under the wing of Marshalls.
Right.
Then we have the School of Arts and Social Sciences, we have the School of Modern Languages, and then we have the School of Technology. So the School of Business used to be Marshalls Business School, and recently we christened it J.S Addo Business School.
Was it rebranding?
That is it.
His life became the model that he felt could inspire.
Exactly so.
I listened to his story during the lunch, and I said, "This is somebody that I should really be a sharp mind." I mean,
Exactly.
and the principles that he espoused when he spoke about his life were very, very significant, and they
Exactly so.
talking about being a teacher and even how he got into the Bank of Ghana.
That is it.
Almost by default. And he just tells that all things are possible. And that's why he played the song I Feel Like Going On. So for yourself, I know you also wrote a book called You Failed and So What. I'm sometimes curious about the philosophy of your life. What is it that keeps you moving?
By the way, I have not failed in my adult life before. And I wrote 4 papers in law and failed all at a certain
academic field.
Academic failure. Other things that I have done and failed. But academically, I have not gone through any exams and had an F. But I had 4 Fs at a sitting in 1 year. And for me, that was a bit too heavy. I had to sit and rethink what happened. Out of that, just to cut it short, out of that, I decided to write the book You Failed So What, and also lay out the lessons I learned from that failure and make people have the opportunity to move forward as they read the book.
Why did you fail?
I chose law because I wanted to be a lawyer, and then attended the lessons, but at the time it was the Bubra system. You study for a year and then you go and write your exams in 3 hours. An open book exam. I carried my books and everything to the exams hall and still failed. And for me, I don't know how that could happen, because this is somebody who has studied O-level by himself, A-level by himself. I know A-level is another demon. It has a challenge. But I was able to pass that. So I don't know why I should fail a first year university exam. Well, I was so disappointed. I couldn't believe how I even made it from the post office at the time. Those days we were using the post office. I had to pick the letter, walk from the post office to my house. The distance was too long. My legs could not carry my body, but it happened. I got home, and over a period, I thought through it and decided that let's make a move, because I can't just lie down and be here forever. So I switched quickly from law to business, because I knew that the money that I had at the time could at least do something. Let me move on with life. Later on, I can come back and fight the legal battles. Now I am more than ready, poised to do law or read law. It It's just that my guys are telling me that there is no point. You've proven all the point. So just let it be. But I have made progress, moved from first degree to the second degree. I finished all my coursework with a doctorate. I'm just waiting to defend it, and then that'll be it.
Being able to pursue your educational ambitions all the way up to the doctoral level proves to yourself that you have what it takes, and that setback was really a minor setback.
I know what to do to pass those papers, but somehow, though I studied and had opportunities and everything, I still failed all four. I did not fail one to say that, okay, this and that happened, maybe the lecturer was mean, or, I failed all four. And for me, looking back now, I know God was saying something to me. I wouldn't be where I am today, but for that major failure.
Was it a turning point for you?
Really a turning point.
Right.
But for that, I would not find myself in an educational establishment or institution to see the things I saw.
So your pain, your disappointment, your failure became the springboard to helping others start out on a better footing.
Exactly.
So you set up the pre-university to help people who had also failed to find space in life. Is that the objective?
Not really that. I noticed that, by the way, before the pre-university, I was the admissions officer for a university college. And I saw the loopholes in the system. People have done well, but one subject. Or they've done well, but cannot, at the moment, apply for the university because there are so many technicalities when it comes to admissions. And so I decided, okay, let's set up this institution that holds the people for a year, prepares them, and reintroduce them to the university. And by grace, it really worked. It is not a platform for those who did not make it, because that is not what we have at Meridian Pre-University. It's a platform for those who know where they are going, do not have to go through the bends of a first-year education, but would like to also go to the university at a higher level. Because you go through Meridian Pre-University, for example, for a year, and you pick all the results you are supposed to pick, you do them right. The next year, you are introduced to level 200 and not 100.
So
it's not really
product to meet a peculiar need in the system.
That is it.
Why Springboard?
Springboard because it's a foundation, and then the J.S Addo Scholarship is also a foundation. Now, this we call building on a double foundation. I know Springboard is a career development program that goes around the country and internationally. They've been to Gambia, to London, helping young people. J.S Addo Scholarship Foundation is the platform where we've created some fund to help those who are brilliant but needy. Springboard because we believe you already have the young people, the people we are trying to reach. You have them. We don't. We have the money to support the people you have. So the collaboration, in our opinion, is wonderful, because once they go through the Springboard platform and they are brilliant and they are needy, then we are ready to help them.
So let's look at criteria. Who qualifies to attend to benefit from this scholarship? I know that they must have attended Springboard this year, either
that's
in the cities we have been to already, or in the cities we are about to go to. They must have a ticket that shows that you attended Springboard, and then quote the unique serial number on the back of the ticket.
That's number 2.
Application. Okay, so first you must have attended Springboard.
That is it. And then 2, you have to quote the serial number at the back of the ticket you purchased for Springboard.
Right.
And then number 3, you would have to write at least 500 words, an essay that states how Bachelor of Science Degree at the J.S Addo Business School would help you reposition your life.
Right. So, about how the business degree can be a springboard for their repositioning. And then what else?
And then you download the forms at www.marshallsuniversity.edu.gh. Print it out, fill it out, add 2 passport pictures to it, and then you scan everything together with your resource slip and send to info@marshallsuniversity.edu.gh. I know.
Must they demonstrate that they need financial assistance?
Yes, in the essay you would have to state your financial status.
You're giving a market scheme.
You have to state your financial status
Right.
somehow in the essay. Yeah.
Right. So, for anyone listening tonight, if it means so much to you, what's the value of this scholarship for each of the candidates?
For the 4 years, we are looking at today's terms. I don't know what's
Without-
there.
I know what you're talking about.
That is today's terms. We are looking at 20,000 Ghana cedi.
Right.
20,000 Ghana cedi. So
So
for
somebody
we are
can,
looking
buy,
at
somebody can buy a ticket for 20 cities or 40 cities.
that is it, and increase your chances of winning.
And so, for somebody listening tonight, what would be a message for somebody who's financially challenged and who has dreams?
Well, money has never been something that stops me in particular. I believe that it's possible to achieve your dreams without money necessarily. It doesn't mean that you don't pay your way through education, for example. You have to pay the fees, but that should not be the reason why you don't go to school. Let me give you an example. When I started, I decided to have my O-level. I was earning a watchman's pay. I told myself and God that I am willing to go to school. I'm willing to go back to the lecture hall and go through education. The problem will be my fees. And if you would support me, I would go to the highest height. And ever since that prayer and desire, God has been the person supporting me. I believe in hard work. One of my greatest values is hard work. I work hard, and I know I work hard. I wake up sometimes at 2 a.m. and will not sleep till somewhere around 10. Go through everything. Sometimes the first to be at work, the last to leave. I believe in hard work. I believe in prayer too. So I pray.
You pray as if everything depends on God.
And then I
You
work
as if
everything
depends on God.
depends on
I want to thank Mr. Teteneti of Marshalls University, my very good friend who has said a few things about me tonight, and I'll reply in kind next week. Wherever you are tonight, God bless you, and God bless you. Good night.
So yeah, this is the Marshalls media team, and we are so glad to be here in Joy FM today with Mr. Okran and our big man, Mr. Tete Nete. Ciao!